And here we are, ladies.
Let's see here. It looks like it didn't unpause because I was still on the active window, which was XSplit.
You have got to restart
I'm
Fraps.
so good. I will. Here we go. All right, let's try again.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Next game here between Dignitas and Fnatic. It is Bling versus Rain. I can't get over that name, man. Bling. Do you know what Bling is?
Dignitas Bling.
Do you know what Bling is?
Like in the literal sense, or as Bling is referring it to?
Like bling, like as in like, yo dog, I got a lot of bling on me. Like, yeah. That's kind of cool. I don't know.
I often use the phrase, yo dog, I got a lot of bling on me on a regular basis.
Yes.
Because I am clearly not very white at all. So,
well, you know, if you're going to play a race that has bling on it, I think Protoss is the way to go. So they've got all those crystals and, you know, Artosis calls it the flying chandelier, stuff like that. So, I mean, it's a good race to go with bling.
So here we go. It is going to be a TVP here for game number 8 on Crevasse. And this is the kind of map where it would not be unexpected at all to see a 15cc or 17 Nexus or something along those lines into the expansion that's contained inside of the main. But knowing Rain being the person he is, he could very well decide to do some sort of cheesy all-in play.
Yeah. Let's see what happens here. Bling, I mean, he's so... Do you think he's outmatched here? Because I feel like he's really outmatched.
Rain is pretty good, man. A lot of players feel outmatched when they come up against Rain. Rain has performed well at MLGs recently. He's a very strong player, as we've seen. I mean, I go back to the set where you had Team Rain, and Artist jumped in, decided, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and kill 4 people in a row. And then Fnatic Rain comes back in, kills Artist, and then the rest of Team Rain as well. He's done that in a couple of different weeks where he's come in and he has just put a stop to Team's efforts.
I honestly feel like Rain has got this game in the bag, man. I mean, I know we're supposed to be unbiased and everything, but I don't know how Bling is going to beat Rain. He's got to pull something out of his sleeves, man. I mean, I feel like his best chance here is just to cheese Rain and hope he gets away with it. But when it comes down to it, how many cheeses are available to a Protoss against a Terran? Only a couple. Dark Templar Rush and 4-Gate.
And if Bling is listening right now, though, he is drawing up an angry worded letter. Feel outmatched? I'll show HD who's outmatched. But Command Center coming down with the castless FE for Rain.
Prove it to me, Bling. Prove to me that you can beat Rain, and I will never call you outmatched.
There you go.
I've never casted a game with Bling before, so I could be totally like ragging on someone I don't know.
I think I've watched like 2 or 3 of his games so far.
Yeah, he's not happy about something.
The almost ellipsis, the crying eyes out of Rain, and all right. So let's see here. And, of course, HD checking chat as well, as we do monitor it throughout the games. Don't forget, guys, to send us in a couple of questions, either in chat here, if you're watching live, or on our Twitters. He's at HD StarCraft. I am at CatsPajamasSC2. We do appreciate all the followers we get.
Yes, and you guys can also follow me on YouTube. I'm on youtube.com/HDStarcraft. That's my home.
Bam.
So follow it and subscribe if you guys get a chance. Cat's Pajamas has YouTube as well, youtube.com/CatsPajamasSC2. There it is. So
indeed.
Pretty easy stuff to follow.
3 racks out of Rain. He's going to drop down a bunker at the front and go into double gas and then just start producing mass upgrades for all of his units. Select style play, where he'll go to pretty quick metavacs, meaning that he's not going up to 4 or 5 racks before he decides to pursue factory, but it looks like he's going to favor add-ons for the moment, as he is just starting the gas collection process.
Yeah, the gas collection process. Well, you know, I like how Rain is just opening up a bunch of barracks right here. He's playing very safe, very standard. He knows that there's a possibility that Bling is going to cheese him with something, so he's going to make sure his front door is walled in. He's got a lot of production in the background as well. However, having said that, Bling isn't going with the all-in. He's not, you know, going with anything redonkulous. He's getting a robotics facility right now, which is totally standard. And I think he's going to try to play a macro game against Rain and try to win. Yeah,
I mean, he's going to 3-gate Robo after Expand. That'll turn into 6-gate Robo in a bit with Forge for upgrades. So nothing too out of the ordinary right now for Bling or out of Rain at the moment. And so there we go. That pretty much brings us up to the present. Neither players decided to be aggressive at all, and we do have quite a bit of gas being saved up. Stimpack technology is on the way. 1 reactor is done. We'll probably see another tech lab here in a bit. That is, of course, unless Rain wants to decide to save up his gas and go right to factory tech at the moment.
Yeah, we'll have to see. He has a lot of Marines and Marauders right now with Stim Pack on the way. Still no factory, I believe, so he doesn't quite have the tech going for him in terms of going straight into dropship play. And as far as Bling goes, he is chronoing that obs out. Doesn't have the third gas yet. And is it a rich Vespene Geyser on this map, or is it a standard? It's normal gas. Okay.
There is one variation of this map that claims it's a non-rich Vespene Geyser, but actually is. So every time I look at that, I always wonder a little bit. But oh, and look at this. Rain actually going with the early Ghost Academy. I apologize, I wasn't including that in my possibility of builds that Rain could be showing, but he has actually done this quite a bit recently. Even, I remember him playing Naniwa at MLG when he actually nuked Naniwa. Went for a nuke rush and actually won on Shakura's Plateau. Don't think we're going to see the same thing here, but the early ghosts in unit composition are going to be really, really good.
Yeah, actually Rain has an opportunity here to just push and do a lot of damage, coinciding with the Concussive Shell, Stim Pack, and the Ghosts. Ghosts might be a little bit late to the party, but if he goes and attacks with all those units at once, I don't know how Dignitas Bling is going to hold it off. That's going to be EMP Shockwaves blowing up all over his energy and his shields. Enough Marines and Marauders with Stim and Conch Shells to blast through everything, and Bling might be in a little bit of trouble.
We'll find out. He's still got a pretty good concave. His units are well spread out, so the EMPs aren't going to be as effective as possible. And Rain is going to start making his way up and taking out those destructible debris right away. This is the map version where that's only 1,000 hit points, and they're only 1 armor on the destructible debris, so they fall very quickly. And it looks like he's going to wait for a couple of ghosts to make their way out.
Where are the ghosts?
Do you have any under production?
No, he's definitely making a couple. That's got to be the ghost right there.
Let's see.
No, it's what is going on?
Units tab. There
are the ghosts.
On the field. There they are.
They are haunted little buggers, aren't they? They just pop out of thin air.
And
here they
no
are.
EMPs because Bling had such a good defensive position and his units were spread out so well. So it is going to give Rain time to pause and gather his thoughts before he decides to move in. Ooh, nice snipe of the Observer there.
Yeah, really nice snipe of the Observer. That was actually pretty huge because now those ghosts can cloak and go in, assuming they have cloak. Do the ghosts have cloak? Do the ghosts have cloak?
I don't think they do. I don't think you got any upgrades
I don't think they have
off of it.
Yeah, I don't think. No, they do not. Okay, so that's actually doesn't make too much of a difference. But it looks like Rain is going to fall back here in favor of grabbing another command center. Looks like, is there another?
No, he's actually gearing up
regrouping for another attack, maybe.
Yeah, he's going to be on 5 racks with Starport here in a second as well. There we go, Starport over on the right-hand side. Going to finish with
might just be waiting for dropships
coming up, and there indeed we do have the third base about to be started, and Bling maybe deciding to go to a third base of his own.
Yeah, surprisingly, actually, Bling is still ahead in supply against Rain, so Bling not doing a too bad job of himself of playing just a macro game, no pressure applied from either side so far. I would like to see Bling move down the ramp right now, because if he's looking to grab the third expansion, he's going to want to make sure his forces are positioned in such a way that they can defend the natural and the third at the same time. He is moving out with the obs right now in the meantime, going to get a full scout on that army and knows exactly what he's up against, and you know? Oh, wow, nice. I love the EMP. I don't know how Rain saw that, man. He had to be paying attention.
Got that tiny little sliver.
Yeah, and he EMP'd it and took it down. But you know, Bling right now needs to move into Colossus Tech. I really feel like that's the way to deal with this Marine Marauder and Ghost Army.
And Bling has put 200 resources into dead observers at the moment. He's got another one that just popped out, so he's about to put another 2. And with the 4th one that he's got on the way, that's 400 resources altogether in observers that hasn't been invested into RoboBay technology or anything like that. And there's the drop. Oh, no, he doesn't, but the Obs certainly sees that drop.
Yeah.
So we'll see how Bling wants to react. He's pulling all of his forces back and warping in some units as well. Rain looks like he's going to run around the side and may be able to deny the third, if nothing else.
This is a bad idea from Bling right here. He cannot pull all of his forces to deal with that double drop because the dropships can evacuate the area immediately, allowing Rain to push in with his main army and take out the Nexus. In fact, he forced the cancel on that, and just like that, Rain takes a huge advantage in this game, staying on 3 base and forcing the Protoss into only 2.
Yeah, he really
Actually,
does.
Rain still hasn't grabbed his third yet, but
it's done.
It's
done. He'll have it in a second. Yeah, I mean, much before Bling is able to put up his expansion. It looks like we have another drop here in the main. It looks like Rain will He'll probably run around the side at the same time, and indeed he is. These units stimming here in the main. We have a nice EMP. Oh my god, he caught every single one of those units. That was very, very big. Rain gonna have to watch out. He is still doing quite a bit of damage with these units. Good control being shown here. It looks like he is just going to push in and try and force an engagement.
Oh my
Another
goodness.
EMP goes down. Stim following right behind that.
Yep, and it looks like Rain here with just a little bit of good micro should be able to take out the rest of these Zealots and Stalkers, although maybe
Micro?
Bling will have enough. No micro. All the Zealots went down anyways, so
Yep.
it doesn't matter.
And
Rain just held his ground and was able to defeat out the Protoss.
absolutely. It looks like probes are being pulled now. We'll watch the workers kill just skyrocket. Rain has already killed 15, and that number is going to continue to go up. Rain making his way in now. Is he reinforcing? Yes, another big group of units behind, stimming behind that, and Bling GG's,
Oh, man.
and that means Fnatic has once again won Team Arena.